Should we check to see just how warm this water is? He says it's 92 degrees. Oh, it's so warm.
It really is as warm. It's hot in here. We're more than 6 feet apart. We're gonna take off the masks. We're in a pool. So, 3,400 people die every year from drowning, and it's the leading cause of death in children ages 1 to 4, and it's totally preventable. What programs do you offer to help out parents?
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, that is a terrible, scary number. Having a baby recently, I really feel that water safety has really stepped up even more to us. So here at Iddy Biddy Pool School, we do quite a few programs to make sure that water safety is first and foremost. I always say, you know, you can wait with t-ball, you could wait with soccer, but if you wait with swimming, you might have consequences. So as a community business and really trying to give back to the Sycamore and Dekalb area, we do a lot of free stuff too. So we offer a free baby program from ages 3 to 8 months, and that's simply because I want to lower the drowning rate in Dekalb. I want you to have a good experience with your child, safety be there, feel our good environment, our nice warm water, our welcoming coaches, and hopefully lower that drowning rate a little bit.
Outstanding. Well, we're here with Jeremy, the owner of Iddy Biddy Pool School here in Sycamore, and I really want to thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Happy to.
Excellent. So, you know, this pool, speaking of hot, is like 92 degrees. And what's the temperature like in here?
So right now, the room itself is at 94. We have in-floor heat, that's at 110, and we keep our water at 92 degrees. So a baby's body temperature drops 1 degree every 2 degrees of water under 85. So the minute you hit 85, you get grumpy babies. So we've done different temperatures over the year, and we seem to have the happiest kids right around 92 degrees. So our water's super toasty, they learn better in a comfortable environment.
Other than the really warm water that you're jumping in, I hear that you jump into some pretty cold water every once in a while. Tell us what that's all about.
And you've done this with me, Steve. Come on now. We are big sponsors of Polar Plunge for Special Olympics. Special Olympics plays a big part with us. We actually have our own Special Olympics team that I'm very proud to say my team volunteers their time. None of us take any money. And last year we had 26 swimmers on our team.
Nice.
The killer whales. They got to pick the name on that. Awesome. So each year we do the Polar Plunge. I have done it for 16 years now. I'm very proud to say we've got best costume 15 years in a row. And when we sit back, we talked about this a little earlier with the math, we average about $5,000 to $10,000 a year.
That's
so,
awesome.
you know, somewhere probably around $100,000 we've been able to raise for Special Olympics. An excellent organization, like I say, that we like to give back to. Our team does. We teach a lot of special needs lessons here also, along with the private special needs lessons, along with Special Olympics too. So, yeah, Polar Plunge is a good time. I think this year might be a little bit different. We might even do something here due to the pandemic. But yes, that's a chilly event to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. So, why is Special Olympics so important to you?
You know, I grew up in a household where my brother was handicapped, and I really saw my mother and my family's empathy and all the people that worked with him, and really learned that what you give back, you get. So, with us doing Special Olympics, it charges my battery. By putting good out, I feel like the community is really what the business is about. If you have a business in the community, it's your responsibility to take care of it. And I saw a ton of kids that, you know, Opportunity House we used to work with, they did a great job at it. We started with them and then developed our own team. But I really feel like that's an area where a child with special needs can be free, can be casual. The water is so forgiving, the water is so inviting, and, you know, if nothing else, even if they don't compete, they have a great time. So we age range from about 5 years old, and our oldest swimmer, I think, was 72 last year, so we have a pretty big age range of ability. We turn no one down. We have an open door policy with Special Olympics. If your kid likes the water, your family, somebody in water would benefit from it, we have an open door policy.
That's phenomenal. That's really awesome.
Yeah,
that's super cool.
That's my pride.
Yeah, well, I can tell you're passionate about it. And it's important to me and my family as well, so I thank you for all the work that you do.
My pleasure.
That's great. And then, so Special Olympics, you do a lot with kids, but you also teach adults, non-handicapped and non-special needs as well.
So realistically, we started 3 months. Like I said, we do 3 to 8 months for free, and we're kind of known for those younger ages. Our bread and butter is really, under 5. So a few differences you see with our program. One, we discussed the warm water. Obviously, that's a big difference. We only put 4 kids per class. So I've taught with 8 in a class, I've taught with 10 in a class, I've taught with 6 in a class, and 4 seems to be the magic number. We can get through a lot of lessons. Our kids progress really quick. And then we also tier into some special needs privates, even adult lessons, even nervous adult lessons we do. So realistically, if you like the water or need help with it, we're the guys to do it.
So now, all of this that you do, as if one business isn't enough, and all this volunteerism that you do, you have another small business as well, right? Can you tell me about that?
I don't like to sit still, Steve. That's what it boils down to. With us being certified pool operators and having to maintain a commercial pool for the last 20 years, what we really figured out was chemistry and how to keep the water crystal clear and safe. So in the very beginning, maybe about 10 years ago, I was helping some of the customers. They had a green pool. I go over and fix it for them. And slowly but surely built that into Sharpness Pool Care. So Sharpness Pool Care is your one-stop shop for pool chemicals and service. We go to people's houses, make the pool our responsibility. You have your job, you come home on Thursday, you have a crystal clear pool for the weekend, and we take care of the chemistry, of the cleaning, the openings, the closings, really take all that on with Sharpness Pool Care. We do that a little bit bigger than Sycamore Dekalb. We go out to Elburn, we've been out to Campton Hills, we're a little north of Genoa, that footprint's a little bit bigger, but yeah. So like I say, with the knowledge of pools, we decided to take on a little bit more.
It totally makes sense. I mean, it's hand in hand. Yeah. It's synergistic even. There's my big word for
big word. Hey,
So, obviously 2020 has been a struggle. How has the pandemic affected your business here and your business with Sharpness Pool Care?
So with most businesses, it's been a little bit different. With Iddy Biddy, our main concern is to play by all health departments, CDC, to make sure that we keep the virus at bay and keep our customers safe. With that being said, I'm very happy the CDC has said that chlorine does kill the virus. So one of the safest places for your child right now is in a swim school. Also, it's a big deal to keep kids active and healthy. With all the homeschooling and kids being home more, I think activity levels have dropped. This is a great opportunity to keep them healthy and active, especially during the winter months, in the Midwest. For sure. Sharkies, on the other hand, had a really good year, to be honest. A lot of people purchased pools. A lot of people decided that they needed a pool in their backyard since the public ones weren't opening, but they also needed a lot of help with it. So Sharkies did pretty well during summer, and Iddy Biddy, like I say, we're playing by the guidelines, we're making sure that we're keeping everything safe, and in doing that, we went back to privates about a month ago.
What are your plans for the future?
Future, grow, more kids safe, lower the drowning rate, work on every pool in town. I would like to get this back up and going full strength. I worry with us not helping and us not teaching those kids that may have issues or may be nervous or not getting exposure they normally would over summer. I worry a little bit.
Sure, especially with all the new pools going.
Exactly, yes, a lot of background pool or backyard pools. The drowning rate went up quite a bit, 14% this summer.
Wow.
So, with that being said, safety. I want your kids to be safe. I want to lower that drowning rate. Yes, sure. I love owning a business, but mainly I like working with your kids. I want them to be comfortable and safe here. With Sharkies down the road, I see that expanding and growing even more as more and more people need help with their pools. But I think everything in time. So I really keep our head up, keep it safe, keep it going, and we'll be just fine.
Awesome. Great. So what can our viewers do to support the school and your pool care company?
Say with us not having many people in here, it's a great time to get your child in. If you have a nervous child that needs a private lesson to get past that hump, now is the time to do it. There's not many people here, and it's a discounted rate. Sure. We saw a major increase in that over summer. We had kids that we did not have as babies. They were 5 and 6 year olds walking in nervous. Okay. And that private lesson is, in a couple lessons, we got them acclimated, we got them floating, we got them safer, and then we started all this sort of stuff.
And I know that you used to, I mentioned that to you now, you used to do pool parties for birthday parties and stuff.
We do. Yes and no. So we've restricted those to make sure we're playing by all those guidelines. So we're also doing birthday parties or just a private pool rental. You want to rent my pool on Friday night with your family's board? It's right here. So birthday parties, you're more than welcome to. It's a 2-hour party. You get an hour in the pool, an hour in the party room. We just had to restrict the number. So the maximum number on that would be 10 with your guests. It used to be 20, and we'll go back to that soon. But yeah, it's actually a great time for birthday parties too with the colder weather. And
absolutely. I didn't even think about renting the pool out. That's write that down. That's good. What is that one thing you want to say to everybody?
Drowning is preventable. Drowning is preventable. Get your child in the water. It is such a big part of my life. I know it's a big part of your life too. It's something that if you take it on early, give us some time, get them acclimated, when everything's new and fresh, they take to it so much faster. You bring me an older student, it's going to take me a lot longer to get there. So drowning is preventable. Please get your child in here. Like I say, let's keep them safe. Let's keep them healthy and active.
Yeah, good luck with everything in the future, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Steve.
Take care, everybody. Be good. Take care of each other. We'll see you. Well, I was going to say that, and I didn't know how to tie it in, but...
Just what he said, like, I know that this is important to you.
Yeah.
Say, you're right, it is important to me. All 3 of my kids have gone through your program.
You just did it.